Hello, welcome back. If you join us for the first time, or even if you come back and you're enjoying the series, please leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe and hit the notification button. It all helps here on YouTube, and we are at the moment having a little bit of a good time as a content creator, and obviously the more that can snowball, the better it will be, especially with FM23 coming down the track. Today we have two games for you. First of all, in League 2, where we're doing okay, and the first round proper of the FA Cup. Hello and welcome to episode 43 from the bottom to the top. My name's Mark, and on today's episode we have two games for you. First of all, against Grimsby Town in League 2, and then against Salford City in the first round of the FA Cup. They are a League 1 side. We'll look more at that in a moment, but since you were last with us, of course, we had the postponed Cheltenham game, which we probably will see on the next episode, I'm thinking, and a game against Bristol Rovers. But, of course, we had the Manchester City under-23s, didn't we? And then we go. Oh no, we didn't. We come back from Colchester and Solihull Moors, because Colchester were lying in second place at the time. So technically, it was a 6-pointer. Beat them 2-1, and of course a 5-1 against Solihull Moors. Since then, we've had a little bit of a rocky spot. Morecambe were 23rd in the table, and we could only manage a draw with them at home. It wasn't helped by the fact that Dylan Kadji, our loan signing from Bristol City, was sent off inside 40 minutes, and that meant we had a whole half and five to basically play with 10 men. They didn't have enough oomph in them to do anything, but of course it wasn't the most splendid way, as you'll see. For once in our lives, we didn't hit the target, and if you don't hit the target, you don't win games. 9 shots, none on target against their 7 shots and 5 on target. And having said all of that, for their 5 shots, our XG was more potent. So the only thing that saved us really was the fact that we had 62% of the possession. Plus Joe Fryer had a reasonably good game. A few players there that didn't step up to the mark. I'm not sure why they didn't step up to the mark. Tranmere, slightly different kettle of fish. Matty Willocks got us in front after 17 minutes. But it was Hakeem Blackwood for Tranmere after 84 minutes that got the equaliser. 18 shots, 11 on target. Splendid, 1.97 in the XG, 60% possession. Really should have won this game. They had 12 shots, 5 on target, one of which was the goal, and 40% possession. So, as I say, really should have won this game. Most disappointing that we didn't, and we had to go away and lick our wounds, so to speak. Again, a couple of players there weren't stepping up to the mark, which was extremely disappointing. And then we played Oldham Athletic. As you see, we have changed formation once again, having used the 4-3-1-2 to quite good effect for great chunks here. We've swapped it back for the 4-2-3-1 for the last couple of games. It did bear dividends against Oldham. 2 goals. Ronnie Nelson after 36 minutes. Will Russ getting and making it feel a little bit more comfortable after 55. 26 shots, 7 on target against their 7 shots and only 1 on target. 57% of the possession. So, having gone back to that formation, it's doing us quite well, as you'll see. If I go back in there, we also did quite well on the old ratings as well, apart from Shepherd, McBride, and Dixon. I believe Will Russ come on and scored the second goal after 88 minutes, got a 7.3 for that. So, yeah, that was a lot better, a lot improved, and what we want to see for a while. Today's games, Grimsby Town currently are 11th in the table. I don't think we've got any history against them. We haven't. And Salford City in the first round of the FA Cup, they are a League One side. Again, don't think there's any history. There isn't. So nothing to show for these two as it currently stands. What else is there? Oh, yeah, we'll have a look at the table, because that still shows that we have a 5-point gap over a Colchester in second, and 6 points. Yeah, 6 points down to Bradford City in third. That's the last automatic at Accrington Stanley, just outside of that on 26 points. But the point to make here is we still have a game in hand, and if we should win that game in hand, we'll be 10 points clear of Accrington Stanley, 9 points clear of Bradford City, and whacking 8 points clear of Colchester. So quite a gap there to be had. Still only lost one game this season, that opening game of the season against Leyton Orient. Right, without any more to do, I think it is time for us to go and have a look at the first game of the episode. Grimsby Town in League 2. This is the team that will face them. And the team that is going to face Grimsby Town for this one: Fryer in goal, Robinson, Jones, Nelson and Doherty. Jones is one yellow card away from a ban. Harlock and Willock in front of him. They are in front of him, but in front of the back line. McBride, Dixon and Shepherd are attacking midfield, with Russ up front. Smith, Lambixa, Brunt, Cannon, Fernandez, Kaji and Nolan are all on the bench. Tom Cannon is our only out and out striker. Holmes looks like Brad Holmes looks as if he's on his way out of the club, certainly in January, one would think. So we will be needing to look for another striker to go alongside Will Russ, albeit Conor McBride can play in that slot, and we have done. We could put Shepherd over there, Conor McBride up front, and Nolan come in on the right side if we need to. That's the team then that's going to face Grimsby. And we're underway in this first half, playing in our light blue colour today, our away strip. Doherty throws to Nelson. Nelson comes forward. Doherty inside to Willock. Nelson, Harlock. McBride he's escaped and got a bit of space in off the post. He's 10th of the season, and with 11 minutes on the clock, we are a goal to the good against Grimsby Town. McBride, lovely first touch on that, and once he generated himself a little bit of space from the defenders, it was head for the target, and Julie put it away. Not else how. Free kick. Robinson crosses it in, and it's headed clear. Willock will pick it up, and defender comes across. Lovely shot across. Nelson, Jones, Robinson, Nelson, Jones, McBride, Willock. Just wide of that upright. Corner now. Horlock swings it in. It's headed over the top by Jones. 9 shots, 5 on target. So we're doing really well in this first half. Half an hour gone. It is a throw-in. Robinson will come forward. Oh no, Doherty come forward for this one. Sorry. Shepherd. Willock. He's taken a shot and it's blocked, but it's come out. McBride back to Harlock. Harlock to Robinson. Robinson sweeps it to Doherty, who brings it down nicely. Finds Shepherd on the edge of the area. It's in. And Willock, he's been nosing around. He's got a goal just recently, and he's got his second of the season. He likes coming forward from that defensive position, and gets our second goal on 35 minutes. And to be honest, I think the goalkeeper, though he dived the right way, was unseen. He was blocked by one of our players and also a defender. So Not quite sure where he was putting it. Sure we've done the Sam Hoskins, but we'll do it again. Robinson with the throw in on this near side. Long throw to McBride. McBride crosses it. And Shepherd just over the top. 20 shots, 9 on target, nearly 50%. A free kick on that far side. Robinson sweeps it across. It's headed out. Willock, what a goal. He's second of the game, third of the season, and, well, I want to see that again. That's got to be goal of the season, potentially. Hits this on the volley. It's long and deep. It's punched out by the goalkeeper, and he just wallops it from about 30 yards out. It was splendid. Worth anybody's money to get in to watch this game. Matty Willock, 2 goals in the game. He's on for a hat-trick, and we're 3-0 up at half-time. Second half's underway. They've made 2 changes at half-time. We've not made any, and we will check the opposition as soon as this highlight is over. Jones, who's picked up a yellow card, which means he will have a 1-match ban. He will be missing from the next game. McBride was tackled, but Dixon there to pick it back up. Horlock, Willock, Russ, through to McBride. Shepherd finds his way through to Dixon, who just puts it just fractionally wide. Another goal now would have really cleared that off. Right, a couple of small changes there. One thing we do need to do, which I didn't do at half time, was speak to, in fact, we'll speak to Nico Jones and Shepherd and tell them to calm down. Don't need them sent off in this match. I'm guessing Colchester must be winning because we're still 8 points. Oh no, that looked like 8 points clear of them. I know. Work that back out again a minute. Robinson crosses the ball deep. It's headed out. And Willock will come out and pick this up. He is, of course, on a hat-trick now. Doherty. Back to Willock. Willock, nice ball to Harlock, who backheels it to Russ. That's cheeky. Out wide to Doherty. Doherty crosses it deep. Missed McBride, and there's a penalty there. McBride was held. And Willock will take the penalty. He's put it away for his hat-trick. 4-0. Matty Willock 3. That's his 4th goal of the season. Matty Willock 3. Conor McBride 1 of the goals. And, yeah. Conor McBride usually takes it. They've made their 3rd change. And a highlight from kickoff. 4-0 now against Grimsby. Ball long and wasted. Jones to Nelson. Nelson to Willock. Willock to Shepherd. As we go past the half-hour mark, Willock to Doherty. Tries to cut that back inside to Shepherd, but it's a wayward ball. Nelson is there to tidy up. Nelson to Dixon. Finds Shepherd. Shepherd has a shot from distance. It was never troubling the goalkeeper. And they are in here. Broken our lines for once. Keeps the ball in. It's deep, but it's going over. Fryer always had that, I think, in control. It was flying over the top. 64 minutes gone. 25 shots, 13 on target. We are really, really in control of this game at the moment. If we lose this, we really need shooting. Russ not having such a good game up front. 65 minutes gone. Dixon tries to get it through to Russ, but not getting it there. Nelson tidies up. Harlock. Willock through to Russ, who was impeded. Russ! Goalkeeper saves it. And Jones gets there. McBride, Robinson, Harlock. As we come forward again, Russ. Willock and Hurst wins the ball off of Willock, and they have a counter on, and they're outnumbering us at the minute. Brennan and Fryer wasn't going to let that one through. He must be on a decent bonus for clean sheet, I'm guessing. Ball swept in. It's cleared up field. Nothing happening. Right. 68 minutes on the clock. Time for changes, I think. We'll do this from inside. Not really telling me anything to do, so we won't do anything from it. Right. Russ still not having a fantastic game. Conor McBride is tired. So the move that we would otherwise make, Conor McBride going up front, Russ on that near side. We go Shepherd. Can go over there. Nolan can come on for Russ. And that is the only change we're going to make for the moment. We are a little bit ahead of ourselves in as far as changes are concerned. Don't normally do them until about 75 minutes. But deemed to do it a little bit earlier today. And 75 minutes has come. We have a throw in here. Nico Jones is tired. Dixon. It's crossed deep in and it's well cleared. Harlock. Willock. Willock has a shot from distance. He's on a real hot tee today. If that had gone in, that would have almost surpassed his goal early on. Loft could be in here. Defenders have got back covering, and Jones doing a good defensive job. Blocks make a block on that shot. Hurst looked like he was teeing himself up, and they're still pumping the ball around, hoping that somebody might be able to tee up. Crooks is out here. He's got somebody on him now. Crooks holds the ball up. So to go back to Hurst as they try and come forward again. Hassani. And McAtee, it's all blocked again, well defended. Crossed deep into the box, but it was Fryer and whoever defending well there. Right. Nico Jones. Ronnie Nelson. He's going to come off for Fernandez. And do we make our third and final change at this point in time? We possibly do. It's Lewis Doherty's going to come off for Lembixa. 4-0 up. I don't think they are coming back from that. So it's not like it's tight. So we'll do those changes. Jones can stay on. He will get a suspension at the end of this match. They have a corner, Maguire draw, and it's headed clear as far as McAtee. And they will come again. Seem to have had a little bit of play just recent times. I think it's because we're starting to get tired again. Match is coming thick and fast, of course. And that's through to Brennan, and he's put that one away. I guess it has been coming, and it's disallowed. He's offside. So it won't count, and our clean sheet still intact. Yeah, Brennan didn't really pull himself back on side. And all well and good. Shepherd, McBride gets that through to Dixon. Yeah. Oh, I was going to say yes, but it hit the outside of the post. Lovely through ball. Harlock putting that ball through to Dixon. Dixon got round the goalkeeper, but his angle by that time was just a little bit, just a shade too tight. 88 minutes gone. And 2 minutes of injury time. I don't think it's going to bother us in any manner, shape or form. A dominant match. 33 shots we had in that game, 17 of which were on target. So 50%, 3.32 and 57% possession. Grimsby had 10 shots, of which 5 were on target. So they hit the 50%, but little else. Goals from Matty Willocks, 3 from Matty Willocks, 1 from Conor McBride, 4-0 the final result. So what does the table look like? Well, ladies and gentlemen, before the FA Cup first round, it's a good day at the office, because not only did we beat Grimsby Town by 4-0, which has increased our goal difference into to 23 now. Nobody's going to catch that. We have also opened up a 8-point lead at the top of the table with a game in hand. 36 points. Colchester on 28, Bradford City on 27, Accrington Stanley on 26, and the 3 below us, Colchester, Bradford City and Accrington Stanley, all lost. Wrexham beating Accrington Stanley by 1-0. Colchester losing 2-0 to Oldham Athletic, and Bradford City losing 4-3 to Hartlepool. So a good day at the office. A win, and everybody else around us losing has opened up a tremendous gap at the top. And if we can add to that with the game in hand by winning that when it comes round, it will be shortly, then potentially we could have an 11-point lead at the top of the table. That is, after just 15 games, is for us to throw away, I'm guessing. Right. Loan offers going on for Brad Holmes. We'll have a look at that offline. Dominant win. Jones reaches his yellow card limit. So, as we can see, he's got a 1-match ban. He'll miss the next one. Does that include all domestic competitions? But I think he's okay for the FA Cup. We'll miss the League 2 game against Port Vale in 10 days' time. Right, he's missing for that one. We'll sort out that in a moment. Next up is Salford City in the first round of the FA Cup. We've not played them before, so nothing to tell in this game. Let's have a look at the team that's going to face Salford City. And the team for the first round of the FA Cup against Salford, it's Fryer in goal. Robinson, Fernandez comes in for Jones, who's not suspended but very tired after the last game. Nelson and Limbixa beside him. Harlock and Brunt in midfield. Shepherd, Dixon and Nolan are attacking midfield. Russ up front. On the bench we have Smith, Doherty, Kaji, Cannon, Jones, Willock and McBride. And I think with the Papa John's Pizza Trophy coming up next, I think we'll probably rest quite a few players for that one. And we're underway in this game against Salford at the Peninsula Stadium for League One opposition. So a good little test for us in this one. They have a corner, Roberts with the corner, and Nelson heads it clear, but only as far as one of their players. Shot from distance and a little bit off of target. Not much doing. 20 odd minutes gone, 25 minutes as we head down to the half-hour mark. Fernandez heading that one back out, but only as far as 2-8. And through the ranks, they've had a shot from distance again, which has gone a bit wayward. And the first highlight for us, Limbixa to Dixon. Eventually comes across to Harlock. Harlock goes out wide, finds Robinson through to Russ. He's hit the post. Seems to have been got a little bit rusty last couple of games. Had a few really good games. He was just really chopping away at the goals and seems to have gone off form a little bit in the recent few matches, which is a little bit worrying. And we come out from the back. Nelson, Limbixa. Limbixa crosses the ball into the path of Russ. Russ hits it first time and scores. Obviously, did him the world of good of being saying that he's gone a bit rusty. That wasn't rusty at all. Hit that first time. He's 14th of the season. Lovely ball from Lembiksa. Saw Russ making the move and it bounced and he hit it on the volley inside the post. And after 35 minutes, we go a goal up. 36 minutes to be short. He was onside just. Free kick now. Robinson looking for Nolan, but couldn't find him. As Salford come forward. It would be good to keep them at bay until half-time at the very least. Lembiksa and Nelson working well together there. Ball launched forward by Fryer, but to nobody. Lembiksa heads that down straight into the path of one of their players, Lafondra. May Butcher, and it's through to Lafondra. He's got the equaliser. Fryer thought he was going to put it down the left-hand side of him, and he didn't. And as I said, we were in front for about 3 minutes there. Our goal on 36. There's on 39. One over the top. Chested it down. And actually, they had I think he was onside. They have a corner now. Roberts with the corner. And it's headed upfield. Russ will pick this up. And Russ will come forward with it. Holds the ball up until got some reinforcements. Lembiksa. Not sure whether he kept that in, to be fair. Dixon. Harlock. Goes out wide to Nolan. Nolan tries to ping side to Brunt, but gives the ball away. And that ball's launched forward. Robinson holds the ball up. Fernandez. Nelson. Over the top looking for Russ, but the defender equal to it. And that headed down. It's gone out wide to Lafondra. And offside, I think. Thankfully, yeah, he was offside when that ball was played. It was a first-time ball, and he was just fractionally off, thankfully. Thought we'd gone 2-1 down at half-time, which would have been... I mean, we've only had 2 shots, one of which was on target, which was the goal. So we've not really been in it. We need to up our game in the second half. But even so, I think it would have been a bit of an injustice. Come back for the second half. No changes made at half time. We have tweaked things slightly in our formation. A little bit more in midfield. Oh, and Luke Wolfenden gets that goal on 55 minutes and puts them 2-1 up. Well worked corner that, really, and you can see how they've got themselves back in this. Let's go attacking because we've got nothing to lose, really. Got it all to win. Dixon is tired now as we head down to the 70-minute mark. They have a throw in on that far side. Long throw, but Lembiksa will cut that out. Nolan. Lembiksa forward to Brunt. Brunt now launches one for Russ over the top, but Russ is on it. And Russ, oh, it's saved by the goalkeeper, Shepherd. Can he turn? No, but it's gone out for a corner. And they are making changes left, right and centre, so we need to go into tactics. I think we should see the corner out first, in which case... I'll cancel that. Let's just do opposition changes. They've gone in front. They've gone defensive. So nothing really to change there. They've gone defensive and looking for one swung in. It's headed clear and they will pick it up in midfield. Unfortunate. Lovely over the top to Russ. Route one. And good save by the goalkeeper. Shepherd couldn't get it back into the box. Tried his utmost as he turned. Right, 80 minutes gone. It is time to make changes. We are tired out there. Shepherd, especially tired. McBride coming on for him. Josh Dixon. We're going to bring Kaji in there. And we come out from the back. Fryer, Harlock to McBride. McBride goes out wide, but it's not met its intended target. This ball forward. Fernandez, who's just come on, has picked up a yellow card, I notice. Oh no, Fernandez has been on. Nolan. Back to Willock. Limbixa through to Nolan. Willock. That wide finds Harlock. Harlock back for Nelson. A bit of a wayward front. Goes out wide to Limbixa. Limbixa into Willock. Willock, he scored. He's fifth of the season. He's on form at the moment. 2-2. And we're back in it. Having looked as if we were out. We've got ourselves back in. Oof. I don't think the goal. I think the goalkeeper thought it was going wide and it sort of ricocheted off the post. Man, oh man. Limbixa fires that one forward, but it's gone wayward. Roberts goes out wide to Toure and... yeah, we were only in front for a matter of minutes. Or a minute. And throwing everything at the kitchen sink at it and got us just as we thought we'd edged it back into it again. Toure with plenty of time, and McManus in front of his marker. Jones. (3-2). Don't think there's a lot else we can do apart from let's just try this. Let's turn Russ into a target forward on support. Put McBride as a pressing forward on attack. And then what we will do is if we put Nolan over this side and Harlock over that side, Harlock as the inverted winger on attack. It's not the most ideal. And then what we'll do is we'll have Willock as a Mazzala. What do we have? Brunt as the Mazzala. Willock can play as a box-to-box midfielder, ball midfield in support. There we go. Right, we'll confirm those changes. And we are still on attacking. Can we do anything? Nolan is having a poor game. I have noticed, probably very tired by now. And they come again. I'm hoping that the result, in a way, if it's going to finish that we lose, that it's only by an odd goal. I think anything more would be a travesty based on the fact that we have played extremely well, really. Olympics are not quite getting ahead to that. And it's all over. We have gone out of the FA Cup by 3-2 to Salford City. They are a league above us, but we'll probably could well be playing in the same league as them next season. Who knows? That's how it is. 8 shots, 5 on target, 1.24 against their 16 shots, 10 on target. Pretty much equal on XG. They had a little bit more of the possession, though. So that's the end of our cup run for this year, but we can concentrate on getting promoted. I think that's probably what we really, really need to be doing. Well, as you come back, having been knocked out, there is no draw to see. Really back to this screen, and well, I guess we shouldn't be too disappointed. In fact, Salford City are 20th in Sky Bet League One, so only just above us. But we need to up our game, obviously, if we're going to compete against the likes of them next season. Maybe we should have deployed our 4-3-1-2 as opposed to our 4-2-3-1. Who knows? Maybe we would have done better. Anyway, next time out, we're coming back for Cheltenham, which I think is our game in hand, and the game against Wrexham in the in League Two, and then obviously we will bomb down through December, probably play a few more games and get us down towards the transfer window and Christmas time, and see how we go. Rochdale are next up in the Papa John's Pizza bit, and then a game against Port Vale, who are currently in 13th place in League. In the league, Rochdale third. Well, they're in Sky Bet League One, so we'll have a bit of a toughie against them as well. They're currently third in League One. But as I say, I think we'll probably put out a... we're not going to get qualify out of this competition, so I think we'll probably put out a nothing side for that game against Rochdale. Okay, hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have, don't forget to leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification button. That will keep you up to date with all future episodes of this and any new series, FM23 new series. As they are released, it will also keep you up to date with To Be a Legend and making Tottenham Hotspurs again 2 great series. If you've not seen any of them, go and have a look. New episodes from the bottom of the top, currently released every Monday and Thursday. Of course, today's episode comes out on Tuesday because of the funeral yesterday. We will be back to normal next week, so Thursday will be your next episode. If you want to keep up to date what's happening, then you'll know when episodes are coming out, then you need to follow me on Twitter at JustOffsideFM. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you for the next episode. It is episode 44. It's out on Thursday. Until then, it's a very goodbye.